Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to talk about the Flux.2 Klein version. It's more accurate to say it's a model for editing images in seconds. It can also do text to image generation. As you can see, we have really nice detail in the skin. Now, of course, it's going to depend on the prompt, and Flux.2 Klein is based on Flux.2 Dev itself. So you still get the ability to generate a variety of styles. Now, this one is from the Flux.2 Klein 4 billion parameter. So this is my original image, and doing targeted edits. In this case, I'm editing the color of the eyes, and you can see it was able to target the eyes, change the color without affecting the rest of the image. Here's a before and after. We can do multiple edits as well. So in this case, I am adding a jacket to the character. And as you can see, we still retain the high quality in the face. It's a 4 billion and 9 billion parameter model. Taking a look at the HuggingFace page here, they mentioned that it's the fastest image model in the Flux family. So the main improvement here, the main reason as to why we have this version is because the Flux.2 is a slow model. And for me personally, it was taking between 15 to 20 minutes to edit a single image. Now we can do this in seconds. So in here, they mentioned it's a unified image generation and editing in a single compact architecture. Now, I'd like to point out that the different versions here have different licensing. So the 4 billion parameter one is under Apache license. And as a reminder, the Apache license allows you to do pretty much anything that you want with it. You can use it for commercially, you can sell it or create your own application and then sell it. 9 billion parameter one is still under the Flux.2 non-commercial license, which means you can use the images commercially, but you cannot use the model. There's the BF16, there's an FP8 version, and I will have all the links in the description below. Basically, you will see we have one that says Klein, and the other one will say Klein-base. What you'll need to understand is that the base is the undistilled version. It's mainly used for fine-tuning, LoRa training, and research purposes. Now, this is going to give you the highest quality, considering that you can do 20 to 50 steps. The distilled version goes up to 4 steps. This distilled version is mainly for consumer level, so for us to use. But the main difference here with this new version, the Klein model, is that we are using the clip, basically the text encoder, Qwen 3 4 billion parameter. Unlike the previous version, which was using the Mistral 3, which is a good text encoder, but it was too heavy on system. Now with this version, we'll be able to generate images in a few seconds. You will need to be on the latest version of ComfyUI, at least at the time of recording this video. My ComfyUI is at 0.9.2. Then there's the front end, which is at 1.36.14. I have a realistic text prompt here, and here is the result. So we have really nice detail on the skin. So you'll need to be explicit with your prompt if you want to get high quality detail. Now, of course, since we are working with the Flux.2 Dev, you can do multiple styles. So we can do watercolor, you can do oil painting, or any other style that you would like to do. All right, let's move on to image editing. I've shown you this previously where I'm changing the eye color of the character, and this process took me 2 seconds to generate on my machine. I have only 12 gigabyte of VRAM, and you need at least 13 to 14 gigabyte of VRAM to fit everything. Now, the workflow allows you to have different size of your image. You can basically go from a low resolution image to a high resolution image, essentially upscaling while you are editing the image. The top one is at 1024. The next one, 8 seconds here, is 1440p. And if I'm doing 4 megapixel, which is 2048, it takes about 30 seconds for 4 steps. All right, so for the remaining of this showcase here, I'm going to use this as my base image, which I'll be editing. A couple of things that you can do with this is you can change the hairstyle. And as you can see, the face is kept, just the hair that's changing. The next one, I've shown you this one where I'm changing the clothes. In this specific case, we don't actually see the clothes in the base image, but we can see here that it kept the hairstyle the same, even though the jacket is underneath the hair on this side and this side here. It was able to maintain pretty much the entire image composition the same. Now you can also use this to change background. So if you have a picture of yourself, you can change your background. It cut out the character. As you can see here, the before and after, we have this background which got removed completely. There's no fringes, which normally if we were to do this using a background removal tool, we get like some kind of fringes and color that blends into the background. Here's one that impressed me. It's about controlling the light in the image. So here I'm basically saying to remove the light, and we just have a backlight the back. It feels like somebody turned off the light and took the picture. The blemishes on the face is still maintained while we don't have any light on the face itself. So here's the example I've said to make this woman older, and here is the result. So as you can see, it's the same character, just older. You can also zoom in and zoom out. So in this case, I'm zooming out a little bit, so you can do different angle as well. So a front view, a side view, back view, you can do all of that with the model. Of course, it works with these objects as well. So here I'm saying to change the color, so green, blue, red. I've even added the channel logo here, and you can see it tries to blend the logo with the object, and the line is preserved in the logo, so it feels like the logo is bending in the door itself. And I've used the same input image that the ComfyUI demo showed. I've added the ComfyUI logo here. So zooming in, we can see the texture as well goes in the logo, so it's integrated into the fabric as well. So here's a low resolution person. While editing it, we can upscale it as well. We're just using a higher resolution, but it's able to do it while maintaining everything pretty much the same. Now, I mentioned before that this model, you will need to be explicit with your prompts. For example, if I say change this woman to a man, period, we have facial hair and body hair, but everything else is still that of the woman here. So you'll need to be explicit on what you're trying to change. There's a person here and there's somebody swimming in the ocean here. And I said to remove the person in the photo, and my first edit, it removed the main person and it kept the one in the ocean. I had to do another pass where I said to remove the person in the ocean, and it was able to do it. Now, of course, you can do anime and other styles as well. And because it's flexible, you can do these different styles while still maintaining consistency here. Like I mentioned, you'll need to be on the latest ComfyUI, at least as of today's date. And once you have your ComfyUI up to date, you go into the templates folder, search for Qwen at the top, and you'll get a series of workflows that you can use. You will see that some of these workflows will say Distilled, and the other one will not have Distilled in its name. And then you will also see that we have a 4 billion and a 9 billion parameter one. The Distilled version is the 4 steps one. When there's no distill, is basically the base model, which you can go up to 50 steps. And once you click on a workflow, you get these missing models. And in case you're wondering where to place them, I have the ComfyUI portable. So I will need to go inside of ComfyUI, inside of models, inside of diffusion models, and then paste the 4 billion or 9 billion parameter model in here. We go into text encoders and then paste it here. Now the VAE will go inside of VAE folder and you'll paste it there. Thank you for watching until the very end. I hope this video gives you an idea of how to use this model and what it's capable of. I would like to say a big thank you to all of my Patreon members supporting the channel. Your support means a lot to me in keeping making these videos free on YouTube. Thank you all. If you've enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like, share, or subscribe if you have not. And if you'd like to support the channel, there's only one way to do it, and that is through my official Patreon page. Make sure it is this link, because I've seen some people copying the channel. They change a couple of names, and one channel even reposted my own video with my face. So guys, please be careful. All right, so have a nice day. Take care. I will see you next time.